Say hotter fire I go burn. A wicked man when you will learn. Yeah. Redder fire I go burn. Redder fire, you better know. Oh, them is a big boss sitting on your high horse. Tell me how you gonna pay the cost when humanity is lost. Yeah. You don't know. You're watching MORAA, the only truth teller. Let them know.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now I have come across a video by Mr. 𝐶𝐿 where he is giving advice to marwa. Guys, we know that there's a shipment that came from abroad, or rather was brought to the village by the Trenchtown grandpa. And, we all saw what happened when he got to the village. He wanted to distribute these things, but people came out, to block this distribution of these particular items. Others came out like carrots to say that, these things are not needed here, She was actually speaking, for 𝐵𝐵𝐻𝐶𝐿, like she is their spokeslady. So she was talking about those things are not needed in 𝐵𝐵𝐻𝐶𝐿, this, that, and the other, he should take those things to Congo and all these kinds of stuff. We all saw how Gintu came out to also not play a good role, in this whole thing, despite Trenchtown grandpa, reaching out to him and trying to, make this happen. So now, Mr. 𝐶𝐿 has come out to give marwa advice, on how to go about this shipment. He says that, this particular stuff, was brought to the village for the needy people, which we agree, guys. That was the initial plan. But you see, everything changed, So he is telling marwa, that he should do the right thing and make sure that these things, get to the vulnerables, the needy people. Because he is, trying to tell marwa that there are people, who did not do that. In fact, even giving names, of people somewhere in that village who, used, stuff that was supposed to be for the needy people, used it for themselves. And now these people are paying for it. These people are very poor. These people's lives, have become bad. They are suffering, all because, they did not do the right thing. The right thing being, giving out these things to the needy. And guys, I just want to say to this mzee, I don't know if he has been following this story very well. Marwa himself spoke to Trenchtown grandpa. Marwa is not going against the wishes, of the person who brought the staff to the village. Remember, the person who brought, the staff to the village is the one who has got the say. Because he is the one who knows where he wanted these things to go to. Initially, he wanted these things to go to the needy people. However, things changed. Trenchtown grandpa and marwa did a live stream. And they came and spoke about this stuff. If you remember, guys, even during that live stream, Trenchtown grandpa told marwa, to keep that stuff and then do whatever it is that he wants to do with it when he gets, to Kenya. And I remember on that same live stream, people were actually giving their, ideas on what marwa should do with those things, where he should take them and all this stuff. And so marwa, having reached the village, if he wanted to, to go ahead and do what he wanted to do, he would have, gone ahead to do it. But he decided, to again contact Trenchtown grandpa to get his, his last word on this stuff. Which for me, I believe he didn't have to. But he decided, you know what, let me call this guy and, let us get the last word from him. And so Trenchtown grandpa again said to marwa, you can do whatever it is that you want to do with the shipment. with the items. So clearly, guys, MORAA has blessings. He has the blessings from the owner of this stuff. So he is not going against the owner's wishes. So there's no way it can become a curse on MORAA. Guys, there is no way. So, Mr. 𝐶𝐿, I think you do not have your facts right. Because if this stuff, was sent to MORAA from abroad, and he was given instructions, give these things to the needy, and then he does his own thing, then that is different. But now, the person who actually, donated this stuff has spoken. So, of course, MORAA has all the blessings. He has been blessed by the owner of the items. So, Mr. 𝐶𝐿, there is no curse there. I don't know why this man believes in curses. Everything is a curse. This, that, and the other, always on the negative. For this particular one, it is clear, it is obvious, it is out there that the villagers, rejected, or rather, their spokespeople rejected this stuff. So they're the ones who should be blamed, and not MORAA. Oh, yes. So as you have heard, that is from Mr. 𝐶𝐿. But we have already told him, the status of stuff. So he should go back and check his videos very well so that he can know, the genesis of this whole thing. Not just listen to the lazy gang and come out here and start doing videos. Mr. 𝐶𝐿, you should be blessing those things, blessing your alleged son. And of course, there are no curses here. There are only blessings upon blessings. So guys, I was actually doing, recording this video. And then something popped up. And then I decided, you know what? Let me first take a look at this. And I realized, the celeb that I have become, which is a good thing, guys. I welcome it all. I welcome all this attention. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying every single bit of it. I saw the black demon coming out there, to talk to this beautiful frog-eyed girl, this frog with the pretty eyes. I'm irresistible, guys. So she has come out, to talk about who else other than the M to the O-R-A-A. Guys, this woman, oh my gosh, she has said that she has dedicated her channel to me. How nice, guys, how nice. And she has said that if I, react on anyone, let alone her, any one of the lazy members, she is gonna react on me, boss me. Ooh, I'm afraid. Guys, in fact, she is making my work easy. Because, you see, I had other things to react on. But I've said, you know what? Let me first push them aside. And let me just talk about this real quick. Because, this one is easier. I don't know if you guys realize. This one is easier. To respond to her or talk about her is quick. Because she's trash. Garbage. So you just, clear it quick and fast. And then you move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So that is quick cash. Yeah? Quick and fast. So she has said that she will be talking about me every day, and I gladly welcome that because you know what, guys? Even I, like I said, she has made my work easy. I'm not even going to be watching videos. What for? I'm just going to be waiting for her to drop a video talking about me like this, and then I come and also react on it. Guys, see how my life has become easy. Quick and fast, and the dollar signs are in. Guys, this woman is so insecure. Insecure that she had to come out on her community page to show people how much money she's making on YouTube. So people can actually see that she is not poor. She is making money. Guys, that's what I'm telling you. When you have a pea brain, it is a sad affair. It is a sad situation. Calling me a frog mouth. You know, sorry, it was frog eyes and a big and a big mouth. Guys, I am Miss Froggy and she is Miss Piggy. Look at that mouth. A pig mouth. Miss Piggy mouth. Hello. Guys, this is so much fun. I swear. You know, just waiting for her video to drop like this and then I come and react on it. Imagine how quick and fast. You know, making money just as quick and fast like that. Easy. You know, because guys, you know, watching these other videos, you know, trying to, finding something to react on and all this stuff, that's a bit, a bit complicated, you know. It takes time. But now this one, guys, look at how it's coming easy. Look at easy, you know. I'm out here talking to you about her video. So tomorrow she drops another one and I'll be here to again react on it. So I'm not even going, Miss Piggy, Piggy mouth. I'm not even going to be waiting. I'm not even going to be talking about those negative reactors now. I'm going to be waiting for your video, Once you react on me like this, and then I also react on that video. Guys, somebody should have told me to be doing this from the onset. Hey, I'd have been getting money just like that. Quick and fast. How sweet. Hey. This is sweet, guys. I love it. The frog with the pretty eyes. Guys, somebody who cannot talk about issues, somebody who cannot talk about facts, just insults. That tells you what kind of thick, person that is. Like, seriously. How thick? Talking about what school did I go to, that taught me English, that cannot get me a job. Can you imagine, guys? She's still talking about a job. Hey, Miss Piggy Mouth, I am self-employed. Oh, yes. Besides YouTube, I am self-employed. Oh, yes. I'm not looking for a job. Let me bust your stupid bubble. I ain't looking for a job. No, I'm not. I repeat, guys, no matter what she says, Miss Piggy Mouth, say all you want. The fact remains, the things I said in that video are factual. So you calling me any name will not change that. Guys, it will not change the facts. So she can come up with all the names that she wants, and I will still remain the same. And what I said will still stand. And it is what it is. Oh, yes. Tomorrow bring another banger, like you said, and I guess come and react on it. Imagine I'll monetize. So simple, so quick, so fast. Remember, I'm jobless, according to your thick skull. So I'll be here waiting for your video to work on it also. This woman, that she'll be reacting on me. She can react on me every day for 5 years. Yes, I can react on you every day for 20 years. She does not know the level of my resilience. She does not know how much I can withstand. She does not know how long I can take something. She does not know. So when she comes out here to try and sort of threaten that she can react on me every day for 5 years, now she thinks that's a threat. She thinks now that is something that can really move me. That can make me do what now? Now what? React on me every day for 5 years and I will react on you every day for 20 years. It's as simple as that. Piggy mouth. So says the frog with the pretty eyes. Oh, yes. I am useless. You're even more useless. And guys, there's something I've noticed. This woman does not have mchongoano. She does not have insults. This other day I actually reacted on her and I said she should go, to the school of insults. Because these ones that she's, throwing out here. Hi, tired. It's like I knew, you're so useless. You're so useless. That's the only word she was using in her video. And then something else. She also came out to say that, talking about my mouth, smells like a toilet, hers smells like a sewage. A sewage, a prison sewage for that matter. Prison septic tank. That is how hers smell. The people in the prison, guys, they don't eat this good food. So you can imagine the kind of smell that comes out, of their sewage. That is exactly, froggy mouth. That is exactly how your mouth smells like. Talking about, I do not shower and I smell. Guys, and I knew that one has to come. I knew that one has to come. You know why? Because that is the only thing, she has to say about Dame Wango. You are smelly. I don't know what is smelly. You smell. I told you, Nom Chongwado, the same things, around over and over again. So she has brought it this way now, that I don't take a shower and I smell. It's better, guys. Imagine me, I don't take a shower and I smell. Now her, even with showering, bathing, scrubbing herself and all that, she is still stinking. Imagine. Even if she puts deodorant, even if she puts perfume, whatever it is, even if she puts dead man's perfume, she is still stinking. That is how bad it is. Guys, it is bad enough to stink when you don't take a shower, but it's even worse when you are stinking and you've showered. That is a disease. That is a problem. That is witchcraft, pursuing her as the demon she is. I love this, guys. Hey, it's gonna be a good ride. She should actually go get checked, get treated for that condition. But then again, guys, remember, she works cleaning the hospital. She probably has tried even seeing the doctor, but it's still not working. Oh my God. And why are you drooling? Why is saliva coming out of your mouth while you're talking? Please handle your mouth very well, froggy mouth. Handle it very well. Make sure it is intact when you're talking. You're drooling. What's up? Gosh, I think it's because she's still retarded. Her brain is not yet fully developed. That is the reason why. And guys, she was saying that, I'm still ugly. Ugly. I said, yes, I'm ugly, because I don't know what kind of English word that is. But for her, she's ugly. Like as in ugly, inside and outside. Yes. Froggy mouth, you should know who you're dealing with. I am somebody who believes in myself. I'm somebody who knows who I am. I'm somebody, even if you say what, you are just wasting your time. Because I know who I am. I know what I got. I know what I stand for. And I know what I'm capable of. So you coming out here to just talk like an idiot, does not change anything. I told you, if you're woman enough, have facts in your head, have stuff that makes sense, instead of coming out with these insults. But then again, you know what? Even insults are welcome, because even us, we know how to insult. Don't think you're the only one who knows how to insult. You know how to tear people into pieces. Even people know how to tear other people into pieces. Oh, yes. And I'm telling you, you will react on me every day for 5 years, and I'll also react on you every day for 10 years. It is what it is. Oh, yes. Oh, your husband left you because, you could not, your big mouth, so it reflects, something. So you could not grip him well enough. That's why he left. Oh, yes. Just like your old fossil, left you because you're a borehole, a bottomless pit. He could not get to the end of it. And plus, on top of that, it is a trench. A trench. That is a bowl, guys. Even the mzungu could not stick around, And on top of that, it is smelling like sewage. So now, at least me, I could not just grip. That's, but now you, a bottomless pit. Oh my God, now that you talk about surgeries, and And I said, I'm not taking my eyes nowhere for no surgery. You go take, that thing of yours for surgery. So at least it can have some end to it. Huh? It is too hollow and it is too long and it's a trench and it's just pouring water everywhere, like a sprinkler, The old ancestor fossil took off, never to look back. Huh? Oh, yes. Talking about I don't have class. Guys, look who's talking. Look at how much class she has. Look at her. And by the way, Miss Froggy Mouth, I am not wearing my grandmother's clothes. I am wearing my great. Huh? As a matter of fact, I'm wearing my ancestors' clothes. So now what? Huh? So now what? So what? So what? Show us this, show us that. I ain't showing you nothing. You ain't coming to give me no instruction. Who are you? I asked you who the hell you are first. You are not coming to give me no instruction. You failed to change Marwa. You think you can change me? Huh? See how long I've been reacting on Marwa. If Marwa could not, blah, blah, blah. Marwa was not reacting on you. Marwa was doing his own thing. Me, I have all the time. You react, I react. Oh, yes. It is as simple as that. Simple as A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. And you know what? Looking at this woman very well, guys, I don't think she has evolved fully into human species. She is still in the, Zinjanthropus era. For somebody who has gone through surgeries, because she was talking about, your eyes are like this, why don't you go? So it means that something that she sees wrong in her body, she goes for surgery for it. And imagine, she still looks like this. Huh? She has not fully evolved. That is why her mind is retarded. That is why she cannot hold an intelligent conversation. She cannot. Talking about which school I went to. I went to a school that you could never ever go. Huh? And that is why you are miserable in Germany. Pathetic. You are struggling. Even if you show us a million screenshots of videos. I don't care if you're getting child support. I don't care whether German government is paying you. Huh? You are struggling. You are suffering. You are scavenging. You are hustling more than everybody else. Pauper. Poor woman. That's who and that's what you are. So desperate, risking your whole life into the seas and everything. Huh? Going to abroad to chop a duro. Huh? A lying asylum seeker. You pity my children, I pity yours. Huh? I pity yours a million times. Madra. And guys, what really amused me is when she started to say that she cannot watch me, that she'll be waiting for her people to watch me and tell her, wow, nice, guys, that's a shout out right there. Hey, people, be watching me. Hey, be watching me so that you can give reports, full reports. And guys, she is such a liar, a coward, a fool. Remember the very first time when she spoke about me, she said, I watch this woman's videos every day. Now she's out here trying to lie to people that she does not watch me. I'm irresistible, I know, piggy mouth. I am irresistible. So, keep watching. This is so much fun, my people. She is such a fool. She thinks that we forget what she says. Maybe her audience can, but people who have brains, cannot. On a serious note. But guys, remember, like I said yesterday, her brain, is between her legs. No wonder. So you can imagine, it's in the borehole swimming somewhere. How sad. Poor brain. And on top of that, the brain is retarded. On top of that, the person has not even fully evolved into human species. Frog mouth. Let me tell you one thing. I do not need validation from you. I don't need validation from you. Because, like I said, I know who I am. Oh, yes. I do not need any validation from anyone, as a matter of fact. You are the one who needs, people to be praising you, so you are the leader of this, leader of, chief, leader of doing this, But I do not need that kind of validation. And that is what makes us different. Right here in Africa, people are living good lives, better than you. You are the scum, of Europe. Garbage. And that is why you cannot stand Africans, doing well. That is why you're always coming out here, insulting, throwing words here and there. And then you think you're special. Nobody will talk about you. Nobody will insult you. Oh my gosh. I don't know what world you live in, but welcome to the world. This is the real world. Oh yes. This is the real world. Talking about she hates me. That was the biggest joke, Who cares? Hey, in fact, I don't want to be loved by anybody like this. Somebody like this? No. Please. Keep your love to yourself. Guys, when she opens her mouth, you're seeing fowls laying eggs in them. Oh my gosh. And I think she said something to do with, I sleep with men or something like that. Oh, guys, I want to put it across to this woman that it's better me. How she sleeps with dogs. Guys, dogs, the German dogs. Oh yes. Like I said, she's a borehole. And freeway. Actual dogs, guys. Actual dogs. Woo-woo. And they don't even enjoy it. Can you imagine? Thank you for saying that you're going to be there for me. I'm not going to be there for you. I'm going to be reciprocating real well and real fast, real quick. And without hesitation. Oh, yes. You'll be entertaining your people talking about me. I'll be entertaining mine talking about you as well. Same thing, same difference. If there's a word like that, oh, yes. You entertain yours talking about me. I entertain mine talking about you. It's good enough. That's fair game. Let's go. Froggy mouth. Talking about marwa is repeating content. And she's repeating Muchongo, I know. You're useless. You're useless. Ugly. You're repeating. Somebody teach her Muchongo, I know. What's this? Too boring. You're going to bore your audience very fast. If you keep repeating, you get new fresh ones, that you can throw out there. I mean, come on. You should know these things now. You do the thing, from an intelligent. Oh, my bad. I know she's not intelligent, so she wouldn't know. She doesn't really know. And imagine, guys, she's talking about, how, this men reject me and all this stuff. So, I mean, I just want to put it across to her that, her, it's the dogs. Can you imagine, guys? A dog rejecting you, running away. And when they're told, repeat the action, the dog flees, disappears, runs away, barking and screaming like never before. What a shame. Talking about ugali, people who are eating ugali, and oh my gosh, guys, Kenyans in the house. This woman should know that ugali is a delicacy. And ugali, you can eat it with everything. Oh yes. Ugali, I eat ugali. So now what? So what? You go and eat bush dog in peace. Let me eat my ugali. What is wrong with this one? Yes, I will eat ugali. Talking about fish. Can you imagine, guys, how tiny this brain is? Here in Kenya, Nairobi, plenty of fish. Plenty of what? Now, she really thinks, oh my God, pathetic, low life, pauper woman. I said you're so poor. That is why you are out there trying to insist, to force people to see you as something that you're not. Woman, you are unsuccessful. You are nothing. You are finished. You are 𝐂𝐐𝐏𝐿. You know, that is why you decided, you looked all the way from Germany, all the way to East Africa, Kenya, in a little village to insult people who are doing their thing. How shameless. You thought that these are the people who are, they are people that you can just carry like this, because to you, you feel like people who are in Africa, are not good enough. That shows your insecurities. That shows how much you don't believe in yourself. That shows your kind of lowest self-esteem. You're a pathetic woman. And you don't move me. React on me tomorrow. I'll come and react on that video. Yes. And guys, you know what she said? At the end of it all, she said that this woman is so wicked. Hey, Jamaicans in the house. Wicked. You guys told me wicked means something good in Jamaica. So yes, I am wicked. Froggy mouth. How about that? I am the wicked of them all. Choke on that. And you know what? I don't care. I don't give a flying F. If you are here and you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have not liked this video, please put a thumbs up on it. In fact, put 5 thumbs up on it. Guys, this is a reaction channel where we analyze, we criticize, and we react on videos that have been put out on the YouTube space. If you like that kind of content, if you have visited our channel for the very first time, please join us by hitting the subscribe button as well. Guys, my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. Guys, I loved your comments. You guys were bringing it on. I have not responded, but I'm going to be responding to those comments one by one. You guys are just the best. I love you all. Let me know, advise me accordingly in the comments section, because guys, if she wants to entertain her audience with me, I also would be glad to entertain you all with her. But I had some of you start to say, hey, oh, you know what, guys, it is what it is. Let us meet in the next one. Bye bye. Froggy piggy mouth.